Welcome back. Symphony is the management on our radar. The company posted a weak Q2 with its sales declining, but the company remains confident that 2026 summer will not be as bad as 2025. Nrupesh Shah, who is the managing director of corporate affairs at Symphony, is joining us now to discuss the quarter gone by, but most importantly, the outlook going forward. Mr. Shah, good morning. Thank you so much for joining in. It was a washout quarter, and you pointed out channel destocking and a lot of other factors that happened as well. Can you give us a sense of what top-line growth are you expecting in the second half? What have the demand trends been so far post the festive season?
Post-festive season, especially at a trade level, there seems to be some decent positive sentiments which was missing until then, and that is partly reflected in the advances and trade inquiry. So we expect that December quarter, of course, still it will be muted considering the inventory pile-up, but it should be better than the September quarter. As far as first 6 months of sales is concerned, of course, YOY, there was a degrowth, but we have to also keep in mind summer of 24 was a blockbuster summer. So base was very high. Otherwise, September 26 on account of maintaining the market share in air cooling, and secondly, because of decent growth in adjacent category, that was the second highest top line in April to September period.
Mr. Shah, predicting weather trends has become almost next to impossible. Consider we used to assume that monsoons in the country would be between June to September. Today, this year around, the monsoons went on till November. But you are confident that the summer of 26 would be better than the summer of 25. Is it only because of the low base? Or you are confident that with all the reforms also that have taken place with regards to the GST rationalization and so on and so forth, there will be demand returning once the once the season is back on the cusp of summer next year?
How the season will pan out, I think you already partly answered in your question that it is unpredictable to really assume how the season is going to be. But historically, there are not two back-to-back bad summer. That too, summer of 24 was bad for cooling appliances across the country. Sometimes what happens, in some parts it is good, in some part it is bad. So one is that historical trend. Secondly, the kind of the new models what we have launched for the mass markets, especially for semi-urban and rural market, that gives us some hope. Thirdly, the adjacent category, which now contributes 26% of our top line in trailing 12 months. That is another de-risking factor. And fourthly, we are continuously focusing on alternate channels.
Okay. So you have spoken about alternate channels in the past as well, how that could be a way of improving the overall performance. When we talk about other markets as well, Mr. Shah, what is the growth outlook in the US market? You did indicate that several major US retailers were in the final stages of having a conversation with you about your products. Do you think US market growth could help offset the decline that we saw in India generally?
Current year, there will be YOY decent growth to US sale. This is despite currently tariffs in place. And we are going to have some more dispatches in December and or March quarter based on the confirmed order from some large organized retailer. But obviously, that value and volume no way can set off the decline in domestic sales.
Would this opportunity be, Mr. Shah, the December dispatches that would come by?
No, what I say, right now we have some decent confirmed orders from US large organized retailer, which will be dispatched in December quarter and or March quarter, depending upon when they want the goods there. But we have some good confirmed orders. This is in addition to whatever we dispatch in June quarter through our Australian subsidiary.
Right, Mr. Shah, pleasure having you as always. Thank you so much for sparing time and joining us today. Wish you good luck for the second half of the year. And we touch base again after the end of this ongoing quarter. The management there of Symphony. Take a short break, but just before we do that, in a big week dominated by the Bihar elections, CNN News 18 continued its reign as the undisputed leader in English news. The channel stood significantly ahead of the competition combined, a feat testament to the faith reposed by the viewers in CNN News 18.